class of aged ewes coming in here, and again, good numbers and some great beasts in there.
Yeah, this is us getting to another bit that I would say just about the business end really of the Blueface Leicesters. This is they're a maternal sire, so you want the females need to be at the very top and the very best, and we're about to see that here. That is a tremendous class of ewes that Rodney's got to look over now. I think he's got his work cut out for him.
See now Rodney's feeling under the udder there, just making sure there's no lumps or I know yesterday our judge said he found a couple that weren't quite right in the bag, and they need to be right underneath if they're going on rearing 2 lambs. Here we go, and congratulations, that's the prize that's being given out there.
So that's Kirkstead in first with 502.
And here we come, the first one jumping the hoop.
There we go.
No, it's
some very bright gimmers in there anyway, that's for sure.
Isn't there just?
To make sure a good showman would tell you they'd have them at 12 o'clock. You don't want them at 11 o'clock when too lean, or 1 o'clock when too fat. They always want to have them at 12 o'clock, and that's what a judge like Sir Rodney will know that himself.
You can certainly see the winner there. I think we saw her coming through the gate, but we didn't want to put the curse on the commentator's curse on there. But a great bright gimmer that is, and congratulations to our winner in that class, number 508.
Yeah, that's from that'll be from Low Arkland, I believe.
Good. There they go. Another smart class of females. In fact, an exceptional class of ewe lambs, and I know we look forward to seeing the ewe lamb classes in all the breeds. This might be a tester to our judge again. He's looking the same as he did before for that one winner that he can pick out of the middle. For those again not familiar with the ways of the Blueface Leicester, they'll be looking for, the judge will be looking for a broad muzzle as well as a good mouth and that characteristic Roman nose, and of course the bright eyes and long and erect ears, and there should be a good length of neck and broad shoulders, good spring of rib of course, which he's handling for, and a strong back and straight top line that we talked about before. But they're also he's looking for hindquarters in maybe not as extreme as some of the muscle breeds, but he'll be looking for a depth of hindquarter as well, and as well as being good on the legs.
Yeah, there's one that's really catching my eye at the moment, and I think Rodney's getting out of the way quickly here.
She's looking at us going, oh, come on.
Yeah, she is an absolute stonker of a ewe lamb.
She's looking at us going, come on, you don't need to take your time over this.
Definitely. She'll be every bit as big as the top lamb that we saw earlier on.
She would.
She's huge. There's always a standout there for. There always has been a standout there for him. Quite quickly, sometimes it's changed just when he's had a a look over and a handle of them, but there's always been a standout in every class here we've had. But saying that though, they wouldn't have went wrong with any other winners in these classes before. There's been a great turnout by these stocksmen here.
It really has. Exceptional standard, I think, of crew there.
A side-on view there, we'll get the judge's eye view, and Rodney will get another quick look himself as well to see what. Still thinking she's just settled into the class now. You get that though, they'll come into the ring and they'll be a bit unsure of themselves, but she's settled into the ring now and she's really giving Rodney something to think about here now.
It made him sweat, certainly made him sweat.
They did. That's Kirkstead there in first place for number 517. Getting them lined up here for our judge Rodney to pick his female champion, and I was just discussing there with Rodney before, and he said he feels his work's definitely cut out for him. It's he's not got a clear cut choice here for his female champion or his male. He's just it's just the three that he has to pick from. He could have any. He would happily take any one of them home, I would say. Quick reminder, we have the Kirkstead U standing there in front of us. Then we had the Low Auckland Gimmer and the Kirkstead U Lamb. She certainly wants to go all the way. I mean, when you look at her, she just oozes class when you see her there. But all three of them are very easy winners from their classes now when you see them standing here in front of us, and it might just be that little touch of class that the Gimmer has that takes the ticket for her. He's going to take the Kirkstead U as his reserve female, so congratulations to them. They've had a great day, as well as obviously Low Auckland have taken the female championship with that Gimmer.
No, that's a great pair of sheep.
Yeah,
no questions about that at all. She's got all that you need in a breedy sheep, but the Gimmer's just got something a little bit more special. Yeah, she's just, as we were saying before, she's at 12 o'clock. She's at peak condition for the show, and she's just one that knows that she's a star, and she goes in and shows that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we have the first of the males coming forward here for the male championship now. There's the second prized aged ram, I believe. I would say it's unfortunate we're running so far behind, Andy, because it doesn't look like we're going to get much chance to eat our lunch any. We might be late to the pub tonight.
I would say so. We're just looking there, that's the top lamb, the first prize top lamb there in the screen, moving along to the shearling ram from Kirkstead, the ram lamb being from Low Auckland, and the aged ram's just moving around there at the top. You can see him there. So.
Yes. It's good to see him again. I forgot just what a good beast he is.
Yeah, no, he's a cracker when you see him there, isn't he?
for the old boy.
Old top, there we go. Cracking big boy, him.
Yeah.
And, congratulations to the Curries there. With the male champion, he's an absolute cracker. And from what I was getting told before by Robert, who's holding the boy, he was saying he's bred phenomenally well for them in their flock. So that's what you want. It's great to win a show with them, but if they breed you something that looks like that, then they'll be more than happy with how they're getting on with this.
Absolutely right. And now we'll move straight in, I hope, to the overall championship now, which means the male champion will stay in there, and the Gimmer will come out of their little hiding place in the corner. And here we go. Here's the Gimmer coming back into the ring, and now for the first time you see the two of these sheep lined up next to each other, and we'll maybe stay quiet on this one for a second or two, Andrew, because the two exceptional sheep and different to each other.
Definitely,
but,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to call this, to be fair.
No.
I've got my favourite, but I wouldn't want to call it.
No, I know, and I think we'll let the audience that are watching here enjoy this spectacle, because this is two fantastic sheep here.
So again, another big thank you to our judge, Rodney Brackall. We'll hopefully get to have a word with him after he's made his final decision, and he looks like he's getting very close to doing that now.
Yep, I think he'll have a rough idea of what he was wanting to do from before we came into this the final lineup.
There we go.
There you go. Yes.
There we go. Well, I think that's a congratulations to
Low Auckland there. Yeah.
Absolutely, to Low Auckland. A superb Gimmer. We fancied her from the get-go, and
Yeah.
I think Rodney obviously did as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking like she's won that
Nah,
an hour ago, isn't
she
But
knows what she's done.
Really impressed with the whole thing. The Highland Show team have done a fantastic job. The setup has been no fault that I've seen. 2 days I've been here. Lucky enough to do a bit of judging yesterday and with the Berejons, and again today. We're an extremely high standard of sheep on both days. I've watched the Blueface Leicesters that I just judged here for many a year, and standard was as good as any year, and a real credit to the breeders. The Gimmer's extremely sweet, very correct, tremendous skin in her, and just full of bursting with character.
Yeah.
She was kind of standing out a wee bit just from when that class walked in. The age ram came out to a really strong class as well. Again, a real credit to the breeders and the breed with such a strong class of aged tups. It says a lot for the longevity of the breed now, and the quality of them was pretty outstanding. Every one of them at some shows would have been worthy of a red rosette, and so the first prize one that went on to be reserve here was tremendous power about him, great top and good in his legs. A really good example of the breed as a Gimmer was too. She just had that wee bit extra and that bit more flash about her.